Welcome back. We're back in Paris today, back at Cypress in Park West with Pulte Homes, looking at more of the new construction homes here today. We do have some new models dropping in, and they're just beautiful. They're each over 3,000 square feet. We'll go over the specifics, of course, but they're beautiful. So if you remember Visionary, that was 2,824 square feet. We're gonna be looking at 3,000 and up. Starting point price of $652,000 here. And the best part, no HOA for such a beautiful community, such immense space, and right in the heart of the Inland Empire. But let's check out the two models we're going to be looking at, Ferndale and Pinewood, and then we'll come back together, talk through specific numbers, specific conclusions in terms of comparing the 2 and the 3, remembering back to Visionary. And if you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to check it out after this one. All right, let's head on to the first home for today. Okay, so we're standing in front of Ferndale, so you notice the characteristics on the exterior. Beautiful, giving Inland Empire vibes with the natural earth tones, and of course the shutters giving it extra character here as well, especially in this community. So you'll notice that here with a couple of model homes we're taking a look at today. But let's head on inside and check what this 3,000 plus square foot has to offer. And so for the Ferndale plan, you can have it be 3 or 4 bedrooms depending on the layout, and it's usually a 2.5 or 3.5 bathroom, and the actual square footage is 3,125. And check out this beautiful color of the door as well. All right, welcome in and watch your step as always. And you notice with Pulte Homes, I see this time and time again, but the vastness of the entryway, the corridor, it's beautiful, and you just see so much white. You have luxury tile floor here right at the beginning, greeting you in a beautiful way and giving you so much space as well. As we enter the first room here, the first bedroom downstairs. So it's important, especially when you're thinking multi-generational, thinking for long-term. Having a bedroom on the first floor gives you a lot to work with. If you're just having a lot of guests, just want to create that sense of privacy, it's a great opportunity. You do have here specifically the way it's designed, your accent wall, giving it that separate feel as well. And of course, you do have your full bath right down here with your shower tub combo, and of course, quartz countertops on your vanity here as well. So beautiful use right at the beginning of the home, giving you, and on the first floor, giving you a lot of ways to use this space. And one of my favorite aspects is Pulte doesn't shy of using walk-in closets in non-primary suites, which is beautiful, and again, gives so much opportunity, especially when you're using up over 3,000 square footage of space. But let's take a look at what else we have here on the first floor. All right, as you continue, you still feel a lot of that space. You do have your powder room here for guests as well, and an extremely spacious living room space here. You notice it right away with just how much space between you, the walls, and the large windows available as well. Here with the windows, we see that it opens on both sides, giving you a lot of opportunities to enjoy that Southern California sun and getting that ample amount of natural light. So beautiful layout here. You do see the customizations on the wall as well, giving you a lot of opportunities for accent and making it your own. We do have its own separate dining space here, which is a beautiful use of this space without having the living room feel cramped. So it does give you space, space, space. And as you enter the kitchen, of course, with Pulte Homes, you do have the outlets on the side. You have this beautiful large island here in the middle with a charging station in the middle. So a lot of smart upgrades, beautiful touches, giving you a combination of modern and practical, and just so much cabinet space. Actually, when you come along this way as well, right up below the island, you have more cabinetry space as well, and they're all functioning, the drawers and the cabinets here. So beautiful use and so much to do with such a large kitchen here. You do have, of course, the state-of-the-art hood, your flat stovetop here as well, and your large sink here as well that overlooks a large window, which I love when kitchens do have a window right by the sink. It brings in a lot of light, and you do have more space than the average new construction home in Southern California, which I love about this community here in Perris. But let's check out the pantry space as well. So Pulte doesn't hold back on walk-in closets and pantry space, and this one, you do have both sides of it being used for you available, and it's such a nice touch. And you'll notice so much about this home that works well, that really gives you both that space and that security. Here we do have the loft as well, a loft style room, an office space. It's kind of a flex room because it is open on both sides this way and yet separate at the same time. So you can make use of the space as an office, an additional storage room, a number of other ideas that you can do, and just use this space here as well. So they do a really good job of bringing it together and bringing use to it as well. Of course, here you do have access to your 2-car garage as well, and it just gives you, again, space with your beautiful tiling, your beautiful flooring all throughout, making it so useful for you. But let's check out the rest of the home and check out the bedrooms upstairs before we head out to the backyard. After you. Okay, so as you walk up, you notice the contrast with the tile you're on, and of course the carpet. It is soft, brand new, and feels so nice to walk on. You are immediately greeted with this loft space here as well. So great for big families, great for families who like to entertain, who have a lot of guests, who want to use their space, and it really just makes it a fun place to be, a fun use of this. You have the ceiling fan running. Of course, you also have central heat. And one thing we haven't talked about yet here is that it does come with solar, which can be purchased or leased. Purchase price is $30,000, and lease is just under $200 a month as well. So you do have options there to use the ceiling fan, the central air combination, especially with the SoCal heat, and it's just a fun use of the space. But let's not get stuck here, and let's see what else we have upstairs. All right, so on this left-hand side, you do have your walk-in linen closet. So we do have spacious areas for all your linens and ample space that you can use to your liking, and you can definitely have a lot of personalizations here. Here we have your wide laundry room. So a lot of space to be able to put cabinetry, your appliances, and still room for more. So with a home like this, they do an excellent job of having you feel the space consistently in each and every corner of the home. Right here we do have the second linen closet here as well. So again, not shy of space, not shy of storage, not shy of feeling the airflow. Again, beautiful. All right, and follow me this way. A little do-si-do. All right, here we have the first bedroom upstairs with a beautiful sized room overlooking the rest of the community. A very tranquil area of Perris, California. And again, a nice use of the space here as well. You do have your closet that does go further in this way, right about here. And it goes all the way up this way as well. So a longer closet than average, especially for a room this size. It's nice that it's not finite. There are so many possibilities. And of course, the second bedroom upstairs, third bedroom overall, you do have this wide space here as well. Beautiful work, beautiful space. And of course, the windows that do open. Majority of the windows, if I'm not mistaken, all the windows at this property open side to side, and they're all going to be panoramic as well. You do have your walk-in closet here, beautiful use. And there it does go back behind the door as well, just like this. So a nice amount of space again, and it's not the primary. So this home does not shy in storage and space. All right. And of course we have the large bathroom here with extra privacy here. So the sink can be available while someone is in the shower, while someone is in the restroom. That can still be available for people in this area and in this area of the home. And an ample amount of vanity space equipped with drawers and cabinetry as well. Then take a look at the fixtures and the combinations that their designer has chosen. And of course, the shower does come with a shower tub combo with its own accents there as well. So love these features. All right, and as we enter here for the primary suite, just gives so much room, so much light right away. You do have the windows here that open side to side from both ends. You do have an additional static window here. And the great thing about this beautiful room, this beautiful suite, is it comes with 2 walk-in closets. So we do have the first one here. And as you come in, it is quite long, stretching all the way to here. And it has 2, and the other one is slightly bigger than this as well. So let's check out what the rest of the suite looks like. As you transition here, you notice that you have the beautiful ceramic tile work as well. Your stand-in shower with the glass there as well. You have your vanity space with the double sinks, extra storage space with all of these being functional, which is a beautiful use. Your separate area for your bathroom, your toilets, and you do have an additional linen closet here as well. So beautiful use of the space. And last but not least, the larger walk-in closets. So you'll see this stretch all the way around as well. So like I mentioned, Ferndale and a lot of these 3 properties, these three plans here at Cypress at Park West don't shy of space, and it's beautiful. Oh, actually, I almost forgot we were gonna see the backyard. That's what I promised you. Let's check that out before we head over to Pinewood. I'll see you downstairs. All right, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the backyard outside. So you notice the beautiful space here as well. You have space to the left, space to the right, and we do have the turf here as well, located for you. You do have your privacy walls as well as your vinyl fencing and a beautiful space. Imagine kids running around, pets running around. You have your barbecue area on that end with an additional patio table there. You have your seating here with your beautiful fire pit for you, of course, designed to your choice, making it your own. And again, giving you the ability to take advantage and use this space. You'll also notice the exterior characteristics on the home as well. And you'll notice right around the framing of the door, consistent with the front exterior, and of course, along the 2 windows as well here out on the exterior. You do have the concrete work here, beautiful, giving you options for how to design your own backyard if you choose to move in. But one thing I always tell you is when you are thinking of new construction, you want to get in early if you want to take advantage of personalizing and making things your own. But let's go ahead and jump into Pinewood and see what else Cypress at Park West has to offer. Okay, now we're going to check out Pinewood, the newest addition in Cypress at Park West. We're going to take a look at 3,303 square feet here at Pinewood, which again, a newer model, beautiful things to offer. You notice again, the Inland Empire style that Pulte brings with the exterior as well. So you do have options with the flex rooms of making it a 4 or 5 bath. And the one thing I didn't mention was this garage is actually a 3-car garage. So it is larger than the average. So something to know about its perks. All right, and then you notice the darker door. All right. And as you walk in, you notice the vastness, you notice how open the area is. You see the stairs right away from the entry point, the ceiling's going all the way up. The openness here, of course, the mirrors help contrast that even more and magnify that even more. But you just notice the vastness here leading into the rest of the first floor. So beautiful touch of this model and this plan. So you come into the first room downstairs. Again, an excellent use of this feature. You do have the windows that open side to side with different characteristics, with a gridded combination with the half panoramic. So it's a beautiful feature that is not as common as some of the newer ones that we're seeing. So not the full classic grid, not the full classic panoramic, but a hybrid of both. So you'll see these windows across this specific model. And of course, we talk about space, 3,303 square feet. So you do have your own separate closet space here and a full bath available with quartz countertops and your standing shower with also a bench there for you as well. So a beautiful use of this right from the home, creating a ability for multi-generational living, a guest room that feels separate and private, and also a lot of ways to use this space to create an additional sense of divide while being all together. Let's see the rest of the first floor. All right, you walk through this corridor, you have beautiful nooks that you could use in every place of this home. You do have your walk-in closet here as well, your coat closet, and they do a good job of using the space under the stairs for additional storage. So love what they do with space in general. And on the right, you do have access to your three-car garage, and you do have an additional coat closet here as well. So very functional. And of course, you have the powder room here for guests. So beautiful use, and they've done a great job using different accents, different wallpapers to design this home and really make you feel like you're in luxury. And think about it. Of course, there are upgrades in this home that are done, but for a starting point of $684,000, you can live in a home like this in Southern California. Beautiful opportunities, and we'll talk about upgrades and that in a bit as well. You have your dining area here as well, and you have accents across the walls and your panoramic windows here as well. Beautiful space. I like that the dining room here is more separate than some of the other open floor plans and open concept plans that we see. So great feature of this, and great color combos as well. Here you do have an area for your wet bar, of course equipped with your cabinetry down below as well, with your granite countertops. And you have your walk-in pantry here as well, with plenty of space using double edges here. So beautiful work, and love how it's done. And as you come into here, this space is beautiful. You have your extra large island, of course smart island with outlets on the sides as well. You have plenty of space to work. You have your state-of-the-art appliances for you, of course, depending on the plan, depending on your purchase, and depending on your specific contract. Be sure to check out what appliances are included and what appliances aren't included at the time of purchase. Now, they run different deals, so be sure to know exactly what you're looking for and what you're trying to get, so none of that is missed as you're in that process. Now back to this home. You have beautiful cabinetry, and they are extending really tall, giving you a lot of use when you look at these different ones, and it helps make use of this space in a practical way. So you do have your large farmhouse style sink as well, of course, with the window that does open side to side, and beautiful features here as well, your dishwasher and more down here. As we walk through, you will notice that this backyard is larger because this lot is also larger overall, but again, a great way to enjoy Southern California living just further out of some of the more popular counties and living in the Inland Empire. A great option for buyers looking to have value and space. We do have the separate breakfast area here, which is a beautiful use overlooking the backyard or kitchen, creating space so you can still have people sitting at the breakfast bar, people sitting here. Again, giving you so many opportunities and so many ways to use the space. And of course, we even have the area of the living room here, where you do feel a little more separate and you do feel that it's not cramped. So a beautiful way to take this open space and create separateness but a flow at the same time. And we're only on the first floor, and this home just takes my breath away with the luxury feel and looking at the amount of square footage and the amount of work it takes to plan and use each of the spaces in a way that they have, making it so practical and also still giving you so many opportunities to personalize is wonderful. As we saw in Ferndale, we do have the separate space here as well, so that could be used to your liking. It's like a mini flex room. It could be used as your office, it could be used as storage, it could be used as, game space, a number of uses here as well. And they've just done a great job of making use here. But so much to see down here. Let's head on upstairs and after you. And as always, watch your step. And as we go up, you will notice the carpet again on the stairs like we saw in Ferndale. All right, you walk into the second floor and you see the overlooking here as well. You do have your three gridded windows on that wall, 2 gridded windows on that wall. Again, bringing in light, natural light into the home, which helps with the flow and the airiness that you feel. We do have the loft area here, equipped of course with a luxury ceiling fan here, bringing together that feel of just a luxe home here. It is a wide room. You don't feel cramped at all, and there is so much space in this loft. Whereas with other plans and other concepts, sometimes you do feel that it's a little more tight. As you use the space, you're using it just to use it, but they do a really great job of ensuring that the space feels like space. So I love that about Cypress. Before we see the other bedrooms, let's come on into the primary suite. You walk in and it's breathtaking. There's so much, especially using these colors for the design. The accents with the wallpaper on the walls and the accent wall on that end gives its own personal feel and such a luxury feel as well. You do have the 2 windows here that open side to side as well, giving it that panoramic feel with the classic Perris views with the fields and the mountain areas there as well. You do have your static window here. Again, an additional area of natural light, bringing so much air and space to this room. And your view sees about half the room, and we're extending that right now, and it's a vast space. You have room for wide nightstands on both ends. And again, you have the ability to have your own setup armoire, and the space is just wonderful. So as we walk into the primary suite, bathroom, shower, you have your standing shower here with the tiles, your 2 benches, plenty of space here as well. You have your double sinks with your granite countertops, vanity space all throughout, and a beautiful wide long mirror. You do have your additional linen closet here. It also has depth, which brings a lot of use, and it's equipped with stone separate lights as well here, but this is a function to be on for modeling purposes. And of course, you have the separate area for the bathroom, and not to forget, the walk-in closet. So extra wide, extra long, stretching all the way to here using this portion of the room, all the way to this wall, following all the way around to here. Wonderful use of space. So this is the primary suite, giving you vastness, space, and luxury all in one. Let's check out the other bedrooms on the other side of the home. All right, here you have the second bedroom upstairs on this corner. So really average size room on this end, but it does have its own little walk-in closet here. So, and I said little, but it is quite deep. And you have space all along this wall and space on this wall as well. So beautiful use here. Then on this end, you do have the next bedroom. We do see again in this room the combo feature with the gridded windows and the panoramic windows combined together, and a really nice sized room. So this one is slightly larger than the room we were just at, and it does have its own little walk-in closet. And now I have to say a little after seeing the one in the primary suites, and it does go all the way behind the door as well. So you do have great uses there. The final bedroom upstairs here for you, you have your panoramic larger windows opening side to side. You do have plenty of space here. Again, more of an average size, above average size room, so more than average. And you do have an even deeper walk-in closet than the other bedroom, so giving you more space and more use here. And the shared full bath. Oh, before we do that, there is also an additional linen closet space here as well. And of course, the full bath with dual sinks, vanity space, quartz countertops, and the tub shower combo. So beautiful use of this space. And last but not least, of course, you have the laundry room, which is this way. You do have your large laundry sink, a favorite of mine and so of my clients. Some people, it's like, it must have a laundry sink. And there are a lot of advantages, let me tell you, with some more cabinetry below as well. It has large style sink there as well, functioning cabinets up top, and your connections ready for you for your appliances, and of course, a folding station right here, ready for you as well. So ample storage down here, ample storage up there, so much practicality. And then of course here, you do have additional linen storage as well. So Pinewood does it well. But let's go ahead and sit down, have a chat, and take a look at what we saw today. All right, so we just took a look at two homes here in Cypress, Park West. And if you haven't checked out Visionary Shit yet, be sure to check that out. We saw Ferndale and Pinewood, combine those two. And they were beautiful 3,000 plus square foot homes here in Perris, California. Ferndale sits at 3,125 square feet, coming with variations of 3 or 4 bedrooms with 2.5 or 3.5 bathrooms, as well, of course, with your 2-car garage. We then also have the Pinewood option, which is larger at 3,303 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms with 2.5 or 3.5 or 4.5 bathrooms there as well, but with a 3-car garage. You do have vast space, no HOA, great lot sizes. You do have the 1.97 Mello-Roos tax, and of course it is seated at the school districts of Perris, which will be Perris Union High School and the Perris Elementary School. school district as well. Solar can be financed or purchased. Purchase price is $30,000. The monthly lease price is just under $200 as well. So a lot of great opportunities there. With the Pinewood feature, you do have a lot of vastness, a lot of space, and Pulte Homes does a great job of having you feel that. And the Pinewood is a newer model, but with limited availability, you do want to move in fast. So if you want to move in on any of these homes, whether it's looking for a dirt lot or a quick move-in home, we do have a few available right now, and we will have a few available as early as July for the newer concepts as well, the newer models and the newer plans. Be sure to give me a call, text me Paris if that's better, or book a Zoom strategy session and let's get started. That way we can get you into your dream home with a vast space for the right numbers. And just a recap on that, Ferndale does start at $652,000 and Pinewood is right about $683,000 as well. All pre-customizations and pre-upgrades, but gives you so much to do for that amount of space. So if you enjoyed this property tour, make sure to leave your comment and like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.